my name is Liz. I'm with Tahoe Expedition Academy, and I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on backpacking 101. First, we're going to start out with the backpack. We have a backpacking bag here that's fitted to me. We have plenty of backpacks for students to use. If you want to use your own backpack, that's also okay. We just ask that it's between 50 and 80 liters of capacity. This is where all my stuff is going to go for my trip. Then we're going to move on to the sleep kit. I'll start with sleeping pads. Couple options for sleeping pads. We have the inflatable kind. We just ask that if your student brings one of these, they know how to set it up and put it away on their own, and that there are no holes in it to begin with. So this is one option for sleeping pads. We also have the egg carton pads. They fold out. These are really great. They can clip right onto the outside of your backpack. You can also use it if you just want to sit by the fire or sit when you're journaling or something like that, so that you can be protected from the ground. These are great and no risk of popping. So again, you're going to bring one of these two options. Then we're going to go with sleeping bag. This is my sleeping bag here. This one's a 35 degree, depending on the trip. We'll ask between 0 and 35 degrees. If your student knows they get very cold, bring a little bit warmer of a bag. Then I'm gonna have the stuff sack for it, a compression sack. That way I can make this as small as I want. Then I'm actually gonna use the sleeping bag as a vessel for the stuff I'm gonna sleep in. So first I'm gonna put my sleeping bag socks in here. That way I have one pair of socks that stays clean the whole time. Then I'm gonna put a beanie so that I don't lose heat through my head. I'm gonna throw a lightweight pair of gloves in here just in case it's cold, maybe in the mornings. Then we're gonna have base layers. We have bottoms and a base layer top. That's also gonna go in the sleeping bag. That way when I get to camp and I set everything up, I don't have to dig around in my backpack for what I'm gonna wear to sleep. It's all right here. That'll go into the stuff sack and then I can put it right in my bag. So now we'll move on to clothing. First, I'm going to wear a lightweight hiking pant the first day, along with a sun hoodie, which is just a long sleeve synthetic shirt with a hood. That way I can protect myself from the sun. This is what I'm going to wear the first day, along with a good non-cotton pair of socks. Then I'm going to put all my clothes into this lovely little sack right here, and I can use this as a pillow later on. So I'll have a pair of shorts in addition to the pair of pants I'm wearing, a t-shirt. Then we have a fleece, again, lightweight, non-cotton. This is gonna be my pillow, which will be great. All my clothes will be contained in here. Then I'll have a lightweight raincoat, just in case. And this I'll actually store on one of the outside pockets of my backpack, just so that it's easily accessible. Then lastly, I'm gonna have this puffy jacket, just as one more insulation layer. And this will also go in my backpack. Then we'll move on to footwear. I'll start the trip wearing a pair of hiking shoes. They can be boots, trail runners, whatever works for your student. As long as they've worn them before, it's not just a fresh pair of shoes. We want to make sure that they fit them well. You don't want to find out your shoes don't fit when you're 2 miles into the backcountry. So this will be what I'll wear pretty much the whole time. I'll bring a pair of Crocs or camp shoes. I love that these have closed-toed. That way I can go in the water with them, and I can still let my feet air out from my hiking shoes during the day. And then they clip on really easily to the outside of the backpack with a carabiner. As far as water goes, we ask that you have 2 liters of water capacity in total at least. Some people like these smart water bottles. They're super lightweight and most of them hold a liter, and some people also like the Nalgene's. A bladder is okay as long as you have something that you can put electrolytes in, or something that's a little bit easier to filter into. So I'll have 2 water bottles that'll be on the outside of my backpack. Then we'll move on to cookware. Stoves, pots, all of that good stuff is actually going to be group gear. The school will provide it. It will be split amongst the group. That way everyone carries a little bit of something. For my dishes, I'm going to have this cup in case I want a hot beverage, spoon, fork, and a glass bowl plate. You can also just use any plastic Tupperware from your house. You don't have to buy anything fancy. And then I just keep it in a little mesh bag to contain it all. It's really important that all the gear that you have is labeled with your student's name. A lot of people have the same gear. It's super easy to mix things up. So if you can label with names, it's really easy if something goes missing. I'm also gonna make sure that I have a pair of sunglasses and a ball cap like this to protect my face and eyes from the sun. And then at nighttime, I'll have a headlamp here. I will also have extra batteries and make sure that I put fresh batteries in it at the beginning of the trip. This will be somewhere easily accessible. That way I don't have to look around for it when it gets dark out. I might also bring a lightweight camping towel, just like this. That way, if I want to cool off in a lake, I have an option to dry off a bit. Then I'm gonna have my toiletries, super simple, sunscreen, chapstick, toothbrush, toothpaste. That's really all you need. And then I'll have my medications if needed, as long as I have all the proper paperwork filled out. If you have any other questions about any gear or any of the logistics, please don't hesitate to reach out. And I look forward to hanging out with your students soon.